We will not allow that to continue. Tuheshimiane. You saw when I went to the media interview before Christmas, I was very restrained. I didn't want to attack people. I didn't want to talk about other people.
Hello guys, All Kinds Entertainment here with Achisa Mambo, and welcome back to episode 2 of the story we have been talking about of the Deputy President Kindiki Kithure. This is a continuation. I actually did the first video just today, like 2 hours ago. Is it 2 hours? 5, 3, just a range from 3 to 5 hours there. Yes, I did that video and I carried short because I thought it would be so long, and I had some issues with my system. So I'm gonna do a continuation of that video right now, and a continuation is for what we just spoke in the beginning of the first video I did. So I talked about this guy that has been trending. Just as the year started, this guy has been trending and he goes by the name Faruk. I actually talked a lot about him in the previous video, but I didn't show like anything on him. I just showed everything on the DP president. So now, for what we're going to do in this video, we're going to see what is it that people are trying to say that this guy has done, that it has caused chaos to the government, total chaos. There has been a trend, rumor that he has been spreading about the slap. Now let's see who is this guy and how is he related to the government, and how did he end up that he slapped the deputy president, as the rumor that is going on. I don't know the truth. Is it the truth? Has somebody confirmed it yet? Okay, I hope in this video we'll confirm it. Yeah. So let's get into the video and see what's going on in this story. What is it? Who is this guy? How is he related to the government? What does he like do apart from being the assistant? Okay, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and let's uncover. Actually, that has been my slogan, but I haven't been using it for quite a long time. Let's uncover the story of today. Let's uncover. So I'm going to play a clip of, like, just to get to know this guy. Who is he and what he does and how is he related to Ruto? Actually, so the president, let me say it with the, yeah. So this guy, I saw this guy. It's just an interview and he was talking about Faruk. So let me show you. Okay, let me play this clip and we get to see who is this guy and how actually is he related to these politicians.
The deputy president. How? Are you aware?
How?
That is the heartbeat of the president. Faruk KET has been in the...
KET doesn't have any position in the government.
Those are people who are called cabinet secretaries without portfolio. Faruk KET is the heartbeat of the president. If you want to get into the nerves of the president, touch Faruk KET.
Again, huyu Faruk.
Oh, okay, so he's that big. Like, if you want to get to the nerves of the president, try to touch Faruk. Try to speak something on Faruk. Like I'm doing this video now. They're coming for me, huh? Okay, let's see. Apart from, I actually said this in my previous video, and I didn't know. I'm so sorry for that. So actually, apart from just that guy, I had the clip and I was like, okay, the heartbeat. I've not had that for a while. Faruk KET, the heartbeat of the president. Okay, that is way different. Like a different tab to use. Like, okay, so we have here a clip, or a compilation of clips of these politicians, all of them just talking about Faruk. And like, I've never seen any inauguration or a seat elect or anything just related to Faruk. Like nothing at all. I've never seen anything that like, are you getting me? Like, I've never seen a seat, like something on government, like a position or some that, like, he has said, yes, those are called cabinet secretaries without portfolios, but We have, I bet we have a lot of them. But why is this only this guy being mentioned by everybody? Even Aden Duale. You guys, like, take a look at this. You can say like whatever, but take a look at this.
Ni mtu wa kunyorosha kazi.
Wewe uko ndani huko. Faruk hapo nje ndio anatunyorosha sana. Let me tell you ukweli sasa ujue hapa. Huyu wako na powers yenye wewe ujui. Unajua katika ofisi ya DP.
Okay, which powers are those? Ati huyu ako na powers yenye wewe ujui. Like, what is going on over there?
Saa 7:30 iko chakula mzuri sana. Na hiyo chakula ule jamaa atakukosesha ni Faruk KET. And I'm very proud of Faruk KET.
Look at that face. Just look at that face. Tell me it's not scary. That face is so scary. I can't, like, guys, I can't stare at it like twice. No. I cannot stare at that face. Like, this guy is totally scared. I get it why everybody's trying to mention me to get on the good side with him. Like, look at that. This guy is so scary. Even if he's just appear. Like, okay, I don't want to look at that face because that shit is scary. So I saw this item. This is actually the item that was going online and talking about the slap that the face we have just seen landed on what do we call him? Kindiki. My system is kind of messing me up. That's why you see me checking and back forth, but it's fine. So this is the item that has been trending online. The rumors that Faruk KET and Kindiki Kidhure had a fight are true. Actually, it wasn't a fight. Kindiki was slapped for meeting William Ruto without Faruk's permission. Bruh. Okay. You heard it from Rukomen. Hapo kwa mlango hapo nienda anatunyorosha. So this is what is going on over there. Okay. I'm told nobody enters State House without the clearance of Faruk. Dang, this guy has powers. I'm also told Kimani Ichung'wah isn't happy with how they are being treated in the house or on the hill. Ndindi Nyoro was suspended for 4 months ago, something like that, suspended months ago, and hasn't been to the State House ever since, when Gachagua said that he was whatever. So you have seen this is an item that was going online, and it came from, I think, somebody from the parliament, I think, like somebody from the State House. So this guy actually slapped, just allegedly, this guy allegedly slapped the DP. Wow. That is why, I get it, that's why the DP was impeached, the former DP, Rigathi. I think that guy was like standing on his business. He wasn't taking no shit from nobody. Get what I'm saying? That is why. I get it now. That is why. I'm not getting it. I was like, why? What is going on? Because we had no fight between the president and the deputy, but he was impeached. So I get it was Faruk. It was that guy. Now I get it. Allegedly, but I think this is the reason why actually I'm now getting it. I'm now understanding. I'm now. And you have the meme lords. So apparently, even after being abducted, they still had to do another meme of Faruk slapping Kindiki. Take a look at this.
Oh no!
I'm left with all
You guys. So this is how Kindiki Kidhure, the deputy, appeared. Imagine. Let's be honest now. We are now being honest. We are now being transparent. Imagine after you being slapped. After a rumor trending on you being slapped in the State House. And then we are not used to seeing you putting on black shades. And then all of a sudden, you step out with black shades and your face kind of looking like swollen. Bruh. Look at this part here. It's giving swollen face. It's giving so like, get it? And what's with the shades? Like the sunglasses. Wow, we are not. I've never seen Kindiki. This guy is always very neat, like giving lawyer vibes. What happened that he had to wear these sunglasses? Am I missing some? Like, it's just not okay. That is why everybody was just into the rumor that he was allegedly slapped. Like, I'm not even buying it, because why would he do that? Why would you go out wearing those black shades and we are not used to you wearing stuff like that? You know, if it could be somebody like, let me say, the era of Songo. If Songo could come out this way, like, that is normal. You say, okay, it's Songo, we know. But Kindiki? Nah.
2 hours. My
Nah.
is coming to an end, and therefore I need to enjoy whatever is left and ignore everything else. Ignore everything else completely.
Are you afraid? Put on a blue shirt if you are afraid.
Completely. Just ignore everything else.
Do this. What do they do?
Yeah. Don't
Do some. So show us something. So I will sign.
And small issues and little things and so forth.
It's not literal. You are wearing It's not literal. You are wearing sunglasses and you're like, ignore.
I am glad His Excellency the President allowed me a few days off. I feel so energized, and I believe that this is a year that all of us will support the President and take Kenya to the next level. Asanteni sana.
Actually, I saw this clip, and I wanted to do this video. The moment this clip, I just came across this clip. At that moment, exactly, I wanted to do this video, but I thought like people were being abducted. I was kind of like, ish. I was just like ishing. I was like, you know, and so they kept this guy in Jugush, you know, this comedian. So Jugush is always right on time. Violence happened apparently, like he just did it at exact moment we needed something like this. It just elaborated like, damn. We are okay. With the soul and I, we are okay. I wasn't slapping. Ignore everything. Ignore. We are okay. Ignore the little things with the soul and I. Ignore. And let me tell you, just take a look at this. Take a look at this picture. If you are like, you know nothing about Kenya, minus the dressing code. If somebody just asks you, who is the like the president and the deputy president here, you can think that somebody who sits next the president is the deputy. But tell me, the Mr. Faruk KET is just right in the middle. This guy was actually getting into business with these two. That's why Gachagua is out. I get it. I'm now understanding. I'm now fully invested, and I get it. I really understand Gachagua. Being controlled is the worst thing. Even me, being controlled. Like, I was elected by the people, not by you. But you come and you want to tell me what to do. Bruh. That shit ain't gonna work. It's just different. People are just different. Some people are gonna submit to it, but somebody who stands on his business, in no day he gonna bow down to just someone who doesn't even have a seat in the government. Yeah, who works behind closed doors. Now, Faruk KET messed us up. Take a look at this clip of Gachagua actually telling us, Gachagua warned us, kind of. Listen to this.
Huyu msaidizi wa rais unamjua? Si unamjua?
Faruk.
Unamjua?
You know him.
Hakuna mtu.
Hakuna.
Yeye ndiye aliharibu. Anakuja anachukua vijana hapa anaweka kwa ndege na wasanya harambe endeni hapa sijui fanya wewe utakuwa president wewe utakuwa running mate wacha nikuweke kwa ndege ya rais ndege itakuwa yako sema utakuwa rais wewe utakuwa deputy president. How
can just somebody just say wewe utakuwa rais wewe utakuwa deputy kusanya weka kwa ndege itakuwa yako? Like that guy has to has powers. Imagine just selecting a president randomly. Wewe utakuwa president wewe utakuwa deputy. Vijana weko kwa ndege, ndege ni like bro.
Ndege itakuwa yako, sema wewe utakuwa rais, wewe utakuwa deputy president, sijui wewe nini. Uliona walikuwa nasunguka na ndege na pesa na magunia wakijipanga mambo ya 2032.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. 2032? So Ruto is planning to serve for 15 terms. 3 terms, 15 years. Okay. We actually in Kenya we vote after 5 years. Let me do the math. Let me do the motherfucking math. He has already served for 1 term. It's now getting to an end. We're supposed to vote him next in 2027. Yeah. Plus another 5. So it's planning to do something 2032, bruh. We are working in the future and we are just here. You're just here waiting to vote you out in 2027, but you guys are 1 step ahead. You are always 1 step ahead. I get it. That was why Gachagua just decided it's not working.
Proud of Faruk KET.
Yeye ndiye ameharibu hii serikali yetu na
sema hatupangwingwi, lakini huyu Faruk sio mtu wa kiburi, ni mtu wa kunyorosha kazi. Mimi naona ofisi ya Faruk hata ni ile ya rais wetu wa Kenya.
Guys, I'm just trying to understand. I'm not understanding. Like I'm literally missing something. Like is this Nyoro just from randomly? Mimi naona ofisi ya Faruk ni ile ya rais wetu. You know that how big that statement is? Do you guys know how big that statement is? Kenyans are just not. I don't know how to say it. Kenyans are not conspiracy theorists. Because that statement is so big. Mimi naona ofisi ya Faruk ni ile ya president wetu. Like wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Lakini hamkusema zile shida huyu Faruk zinapatia wajumbe.
Kienda kwa ofisi ya naibu wa rais, wacha tuseme tu kweli. Faruk hapo nje ndio anaonyesha sana.
I have seen this.
Ndio alianza kukoroga siasa yetu hapa.
I have seen this too.
Rais unamjua? Si unamjua? Unamjua? Kuna mmoja amjui? Hakuna mmoja amjui.
Now, in my other video, in the previous video I did, and I said Kindiki is kind of giving red flags vibes and is overdoing, like ana overdo. Bibi Kindiki, hata kama ningekuwa loyal kwa boss yako, hii sasa una overdo. Just take a look at this clip. Actually, Ruto, the president, just poured in some water and started to drink. Kindiki just saw that and he did the exact same thing. Is he kind of trying to imitate the president? Or what the F is going on here?
Mombali nanga. Kasongo mbona wewe.
Take a look at this.
Oh yeah. Kasongo mbona wewe. Mbona wewe. Mombali nanga.
Stop overdoing Kindiki. Now I get it. I get it why. I'm not... I get it. I'm gonna repeat that statement because it's now coming to light. Because everything is done behind closed doors. One day they just come to light. Now I get it why Gachagua was forced out of the office, because some things you just can't do. I think being a politician under Ruto and his PA, you're just like a puppet. Yeah. Imagine being that loyal because he drank some water, gonna drink it too. That is just being a puppet. Too much. That is control. I get it. I used to do, if you were tuning into my videos during the impeachment of Gachagua, I was actually following it up. Oh my god. I had never been hooked into politics like that impeachment, because that was kind of shocking. I was so much into it. I was hooked into it. And if you watched it keenly, you saw that I couldn't understand the reason for the impeachment, like the main reason. Now I get it. And I now get it. I get it. Listen how Edwin Sifuna, listen the Edwin Sifuna message to Kindiki Kidhure. It actually relates to Gachagua. That's why I had it here.
I assure you, Trevor, we will see a headline of ex-CS Kindiki crying about police raiding his house. It will happen because that is the seed that he has sown. And because he's a believer in the Bible, he knows you must reap what you sow. You do unto others as you expect to be done
to be done unto you. Yeah, that is... Congratulations. I've never had a politician speak such kind words like that. That is so good of you, Adrian. He just said, do unto you what you expect to be done. Do to others what you expect to be done unto you. Because he actually accepted to step in as Gachagua was forced out of the office. Imagine if he rejected to step in the office. Imagine, picture that. They will just force themselves to go up until the 3 years, until this first term of their presidency end, or they could find somebody else, and he could not be a match because he wasn't with them in the elections. It could be seen, it could be looked at it as if it's forced. You get what I'm saying? That is why you have here Edwin Sifuna saying, do unto others what you expect to be done unto you. Like, if Kindiki could just think twice, because I've seen, like...
It is only a matter of time.
Najua
wanashangaa. Here he comes again, after people have claimed he was slapped, after the drama that had gone down. Now he's here. Najua wanashangaa nilikuwa deputy president aje. Tales of critics. Let's listen to this.
Hapa aje. You know, wanashangaa wanauliza sasa alifika aje.
Hivi. But no, I'm actually okay with it, but I kind of thought like they kind of used Gachagua, because during the campaigns, if you were hooked again. I was hooked. I'm always hooked into politics for a certain season. You know, you get it? For a certain season, during the campaigns, I was so hooked because there were new terms that I've never had. Like what was it? Hustler Fund, Hustler Nation, Kenya Kwanza. Like, those were unique terms. I hadn't heard of such terms in a while after the Harambe. You get it? And now, I actually thought he could be the president. You remember him stepping down for active campaigns during the campaigning era because he wasn't chosen as the DP. I'm not shocked, but the reason they had to use Gachagua just for testing or getting votes from Mulima, it doesn't just add up. That is so wicked of politicians. That is...
Hiyo ndio kisirani, hiyo ndio sasa unaona kisirani mingi, kwa sababu mambo ya uongozi ni mambo ya Mungu. Kweli si kweli? Kweli si kweli? Na ukipata nafasi, your headache as a leader should be, what is it that I can do now that I have this opportunity for the people? Sio kuzurura hapa na wengine wanaonanga vile tunaongeaga, wanafikiri sisi ni watu waoga. So mimi nimeona
wengine wanaonanga vile wanaongea, like Kindiki is not that bold, like shouting like Ndindi Nyoro, not even Ndindi Nyoro, Oscar Sudi is not that. But you can think he's kind of scared, but I don't think he is. This guy is a very professional guy. He's a lawyer, he has graduates, a professional, like he's just educated. I don't think he's scared because he knows how politics works. He knows his rules, so I don't think he can be scared. I really don't buy it.
Wengine hapa wanajaribu kutufunza kazi. Sisi tunajua kazi yetu. We are very clear. We know what the job is.
Now here steps in the Faruk.
Hao viongozi unaona hapa wengine ni viongozi vijana, but they are very clear on what their people require and they have a roadmap to resolving the problems of their people.
Yeah.
So mimi sitaki kuongea sana. Mimi ni mtu ya hivyo naendanga namna hiyo. Na saa nyingine watu wananiangalia wanauliza huyu sasa kama wewe uko na hasira zako.
Wait a minute. Hadi saa zingine wananiangalia wanauliza huyu sasa. Like
na mambo ya visirani usituletee visirani yako. Please, na tuheshimiane. I repeat, tuheshimiane.
This is a message like this day he was kind of bold. He has communicated to the president himself, to Faruk.
Heshima zote nimekupatia, but you must also respect me. Kwa sababu mimi naona mahali tunaendelea kuna mahali tunataka kufika.
That's the
So si wacha niachie hapo as to
okay, this guy is funny without even knowing that all and what's up with that? Now, you remember I talked about the interview with the journalist in the previous video. If you want to get this video, you make sure you go take a look at the previous one, because I've actually, most of the stuff is linked to the previous one. So I keep saying the previous video that just did before this. Yeah. So that video I talked about the interview that this president did with kind of some journalist, and he was asked a question about impeachment, thinking of him resigning, not even impeachment, sorry, of him resigning. This is how he responded.
When I am resigning, that matter has not crossed my mind because I do not have a reason why I should resign. If for whatever reason I was convinced that I've done anything that warrants my resignation, I would happily do so.
Okay. Of course.
I just don't get it. Like, why would even, if it could be me, let me just say, it's not that I'm saying I'm kind of perfect. I don't know stuff about politics, but my thought is this: if someone asks you about resignation, you could just answer, I've stepped in office and I'm working on it. I'm not planning to resign from now. Like, because this thought has not crossed my mind. He's kind of like, it's just showing like he's thinking of it, but the thought has not yet crossed his mind of him like doing it. You get it? Like, I hope you get it. Yeah. So guys, that is the story of today. We have uncovered the story of how Faruk KET and the chaos between Faruk, the PA of the president himself, and the DP. And what are your thoughts? Do you think Kindiki will be impeached or will resign, or he will be with the president for these 3 years? Do you think is that gonna work? Because imagine if he resigns or he's impeached, the nation will be under some strikes, if I may say, because imagine the first president was impeached, the first DP with Ruto was impeached, and that was his first term as a president. Again, he has elected the other DP. Again, this DP being impeached, that would be kind of weird, because who is the problem? Who is the problem now? Who will be the problem? Let's be honest, who will be the problem? Because you are the boss here. Even if you have these PS, these other people, the cabinet secretaries with the board of whatever, you are the boss. If anything happens, ruins your motherfucking reputation. You get it? So I think it's gonna stay there for the sake, even if they mess things up. Maybe he decides to resign himself, but he cannot be impeached for the sake of reputation of the government itself and the president. You get it? Because I just hope Kindiki won't resign, because the way it has started, this one is starting on a high note. I just hope it's gonna stay as the DP, because we need our country in peace, like just for 1 year. Like, let's 2025 be at peace, because 2024 was hectic. The finance bill, the mandamanos that have been going there, the abductions, Kasongo, Zakayo, like literally, it has been a lot. Let's just rest this 2025. Let's focus on something else. You guys, I'm gonna end this one here, and I hope you liked the video, you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Let's meet in the next one.